Episode 10, The Busted Ego. The oracle summoned their priests, and revealed them the incident. They asked them to retain the secret of losing their prisoners, and delegated them the task of hunting the whereabouts of the angels, before the human civilisations could spot them. The priests agreed and returned to their shrines. They decided to part their ways, and search in all the directions. Meanwhile, the angels found themselves in a cave, secured from outside, but well lit from inside. They never knew about that place, and wondered where Prakrit had confined them. While they were wondering, the cave opens from above, and reveals light pouring inside, through a small entrance on the ceiling. They spot Prakrit entering through the opening, followed by Mother Nature. The sight of Mother Nature terrifies them, and they bow down to her. Mother Nature looks at them and smiles, to comfort the already terrified and ashamed angels. Mother Nature, rise my children! For you have already faced your penance. The angels feel relaxed and stand still, while they face Mother Nature. Guardian Angel, oh Mother! We are really ashamed of ourselves. You warned us many times. But we just ignored you, and blindly trusted those traitors. They deceived us. Their own masters. On top of that, they even dared to victimize us. But what dejected us more was, how come they grew super powerful than us? Why were we totally powerless against them? In fact, they used the same power of elements against us, that we had gifted them. We being the masters of the elements, were defeated by our own elements. We were being known as the most powerful beings in the universe, and they defeated us through deceit. They are now proclaiming themselves as our masters, and being honored as new gods among the humans. They also captured our headquarters, and have set their own rule over the earth. How? Mother Nature was listening calmly and decided to pacify their anxiety. Mother Nature, my children. You indeed are children. You know what was the major element of your defeat? The angels nodded to deny. Mother Nature, your ego. You were overconfident of being supremely stronger than anyone, and also failed to gauge the intention of your oracles. As a warning I had alerted you of their wrongdoings, but having lost in your ego, you just ignored me. Do you ever remember, that you had granted immunity from your own self, and your elements to your oracles, being blindly impressed on their flattery, and the false picture they showed you throughout? Prakrit had warned you from doing so, explaining you very well, as to what could go wrong if things went out of your control, didn't he? But what did you do? You instead of thanking him, insulted him of being a serf. Reminding him his position in hierarchy. And look today. This serf is now more superior to you, for if it was not him, you would have been genies in hand of your own oracles. Forced to follow all their commands. The angels realized their grave mistake, while their ego was busted. They apologized to Prakrit for their misbehavior towards him in the past, and also thanked him for rescuing them from the clutches of their oracles. However, they still looked around, and wondered where exactly they were. Prakrit knew their curiosity and asked them to relax. Prakrit, relax my lords. Don't worry, you are safe here. Nobody can even get a slightest idea about where you are. Earth Angel, what is this place? And how come I am not able to identify this place? Mother Nature, this is my place on the planet. I had already gauged the disaster that your ignorance would lead to, and so I had established this civilization through Prakrit. He never disappoints me as my oracle. He is true to his heart, and has spent his life for the well-being and progress of this civilization, which I have kept secret from the whole world, so that it remains secure from the venomous reach of the oracles. Today I reap the fruits of this secrecy, for if I wouldn't have hidden it from you, your oracles would have turned my paradise into their battleground. The angels felt enlightened but still wanted to know about the secret civilization. Life Angel, Mother. Please tell us more about this civilization. We want to know more. Mother Nature, this is the Aztadian civilization. The civilization full of peace and harmony. They respect me and my offspring. Lord Aztada is the king of this civilization. He is a just, kind and has higher level of intelligence to maintain balance, justice, and harmony among his subjects. There is no elite culture here. Every civilian is treated equally. There is no power struggle, nor discontent among the people here. This is the ideal civilization, that I had always expected you to raise. But you disappointed me. Whatever. I hope you have learned your lesson at least now. The angels nod in agreement and seek the permission to meet Lord Astita. Mother Nature permits them to do so, and instructs Prakrit to proceed with the arrangements. Before she leaves, Mother Nature warns the angels from any kind of misconduct or misadventure that would affect her people and the civilization. She instructs Prakrit to have a close watch on them, as she no longer trusted them. They all agree, and bid farewell to Mother Nature. Meanwhile Prakrit faces the angels, and addresses them. Prakrit, my lords. Please excuse me for some time. I need to leave, so that I can have a word with Lord Astita, for arranging a grand welcome ceremony for you. After all the turmoil you went through, you deserve a warm welcome. Meanwhile, you can stay and relax here. This underground cave is secured and built for you, where you can dwell until you regain your headquarters. The angels look around the flat ground and wonder in dismay. Prakrit was well aware of their despair. Prakrit, my lords. Please don't get disheartened. This cave is huge, and of around same size as that of your headquarters. What you need to do is just turn this in the way you would like to set this up, as your temporary headquarter. Guardian Angel, well. Thanks for your words, Prakrit. But how do you expect us to build it? We are angels, not masons. The temple was built for us by the humans through our oracles. So, can you please send some laborers here, so that they can start to work on it? Light Angel, meanwhile, can you arrange for some better place to stay while the masons complete their work? Prakrit breaks into a laughter while he responds to the angels. Prakrit, sorry my lords. I couldn't control. Please pardon me. Actually, the fact is, here people build their own dwellings. So, my dear lords. If you don't mind. Please proceed to build your own. I can help you with it. I shall teach you the technique. The angels feel disappointed by Prakrit's behavior and raise their voice. Death Angel, how dare you make fun of us? Agreed that you rescued us. Water Angel, but don't you forget your place. Earth Angel, do you think we are fools? Mother Nature has not yet authorized you to command us. Prakrit smiles in his mind at this mindless behavior of the angels. Prakrit, in his mind, look at them. They have just been rescued from the sufferings of their own misconduct. But now in a shortest passage of time, they have shown their true colors. A dog can straighten its tail. But it's foolish to expect these self-glorified simpletons to mend themselves. The angels stare at Prakrit with rage, who seemed to be lost in thoughts with a smile on his face. Guardian Angel, hello. Prakrit. We are talking to you. Where have you lost? We asked you something. Reply. Prakrit regains his senses and replies. Prakrit, sorry. My lords. Please excuse me. I was thinking of the technique. Fire Angel, furiously interrupting him, are you a fool? Have you forgotten who we are? You are a serf and not us. How dare you ask us to work? Call the masons now. Did you hear that?